Welcome to Amainracing Recruitment Night. It's about 8:20 Central Time. We're going to try to see if we can get some new recruitments into Amainracing. So let's go live to the track now and let's see what's going on.
Slow up a little for me.
Guys, this race will be live commentated. You can get your friends and family over to watch your race at twitch.tv/MaxSpeedTV. Welcome to Amainracing recruiting event, and I wish you all good luck tonight and have fun.
House full up on pit up.
Thanks, Rudy.
You're very welcome, Doug. You know how much I enjoy this, buddy.
Oh, three. Qualifying lot. NASCAR's. Alright, let me get around, but let me hold on a minute. Okay. Okay. Ten. Go on. go around. Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry, team. Sorry. I'm not good. Huh? Sorry.
Hey, is there going to be commentating for the qualifying?
I can't commentate the qualifying, but I will be commentating the race.
How does all that work too? I just came in, I'm actually new to this myself.
You can watch me at twitch.tv/MaxSpeedTV. I'll throw up the link. Send your friends and family over to watch your race and bring it to victory lane.
Qualifying won't be like the show. I don't know. I'm saying how does the league work? I'm not new to iRacing. I'm just saying I'm new to this room. How does your league work? How do I get in it?
You'll probably have to talk to an admin, Doug Nettle or Matt Brooks. You'll have to talk to one of them probably.
One about it, Jeffrey. Am I reading this right? We got like an hour of practice.
Yeah, he just does that and then we'll open up to
What kind of line you want in there, Jeffrey? I thought I was going to push. Huh? Going to push. Did you push? Yeah.
Matt, you in yet? Matt Brooks, you in yet? Say again?
He stepped away from his computer for a little bit, he said.
Ah, okay.
Jeff, or still hold that middle one, I'll put you on the left.
Great.
You telling me Kelly Beebe was in here?
Yeah, I tried to get rid of her real quick so she wouldn't bring a bunch of trash in with her, but it's probably too late. I see a couple people that I remember her racing with. And let me add Doug to this channel. He's got something he wants to tell me.
Alright. Oh, you're good, Jeff.
Matt, that Dennis Davenport was asking about joining.
Yep. Yeah, give me a second to get situated. I'll start advertising the league, and maybe I'll get everybody rounded up into a little pit party here.
Roger that, buddy, and I am broadcasting live right now.
All right, that sounds good. Can they hear us on the admin channel, or do you have this muted while you're broadcasting?
No, they can hear us.
Just thinking I need to install a beer bottle opener on my rig. Is that not a good idea?
Hey, Doug, I made you an admin, so just get rid of them. Do what you got to do.
It's good for me, bad for everyone else.
Mine is a martini shaker. I use my Simvibe for.
Yeah, Doug, I recognize Seven, that guy. Yeah, we go way back, me and that guy. He doesn't have a good reputation as far as I'm concerned.
Who's that?
The 7. Hey, yeah, Doug, just get rid of him, man. I'm gonna take a break here. I'm gonna get some coffee, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hey, Matt, I got a channel set up.
Is that at Lovers, or what is that?
That format. Hey, Chris, you want to make a little channel button? got a copy?
Yes, sir. Do what, sir?
This is Doug. I was just wondering on race control, everybody can't hear us, correct?
On race control, they can.
In fact, it cuts off their communication, so if they're talking to somebody in a private channel, it overlaps. Nobody can hear you except other admins on the admin channel.
Okay, 10-4. I was just going to go ahead and let you guys kind of watch those two cars. I got in their car to watch them, and man, they're terrible.
Do what you gotta do. They can hear you right now.
Why don't you call out which two cars?
It would be the number 7 and 34.
Do what? You said the 77?
No, 7 and 34.
I'm pretty bad too. I mean, they seem like they're doing alright.
Maybe they have the beer bottle opener and the martini shaker.
Yeah, switch over to admin so they all can't hear you, and then they get scared and kick them.
Yeah, I just thought I was inside their car, and I mean, they're letting up and hitting each other. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, they're buddies that ruin hosted races. That's good. Then I write their names down together, and then when I see one or both of them in there, then I know.
Yeah, they're buddy buddies. Chris, how come we can never hook up at the beginning?
Because I'm too busy playing good cop, bad cop with Matt.
Go ahead, James. Who said I can push like you?
Not so good, but go for it. I'll do a better job.
You got a hell of a push there, man.
Doug, that last race, man, we were moving from the back of the pack until you dipped off on pit road. I was like, what did I do? I was like, did you run fast? He didn't say anything. I thought, oh, he's got a phone call or one of the kids got hurt or something. I was thinking.
Oh, man, you know what? These damn buttons on here, I was switching. I was talking on a different, I think I was talking on admin or something. And I was trying to talk to you saying, hey, Matt, I'm going to run out of fuel here. I got 2 laps to go. And then all of a sudden I'm hearing this, and I look over at the button. I'm like, shit, I'm on the wrong channel. Yeah, I only had a few laps to do, and I had to stand up. Oh, man, my back has just been killing me. Hey, Matt, are you on a race team then for a living?
Am I on a race team? What'd you say?
Yeah, I mean, is that what you do? Do you race? I mean, is that part of your job?
No. As a hobby, I race autocross. It's like road racing. It's on a temporary parking lot course.
Okay, I saw that piston and that stuff, and then I saw the one picture. It looked like an Indy car in back of you, and I was like, wow, I bet he does Indy series or something.
Nah, I live over here in Florida, so the St. Pete Grand Prix comes to town, and I've got some connections to get some tickets. So, part of my job, I do medical sales. Part of my job, I get pretty good connections from some people. Anyway, so I went to the Indy race they had here in St. Pete, and I was able to get in a couple of the car haulers, the team haulers, when they're out there for practice. And then the piston was, we were kind of joking with Kessler. It blew his motor trying to push in a race. So I just Googled a picture of a blown out piston and put it up there.
Heck, you're going to have to go ahead and see if you and the wife want to come up here to Iowa, because we got seats, air conditioning seats and that stuff for the Iowa Raceway up here.
fuel dragster. And if you've ever seen, you should Google a picture of a connecting rod for a top fuel funny car. They're massive, and they actually change them every pros, NHRA pros. They actually change them after every run. So this connecting rod, obviously connecting the piston to the crank, is in the engine only for pretty much one run down the track is all it makes. So it gets about 4 seconds of use, besides the burnout and stuff like that. And then they take them out. They take some and they'll send them to a lab and have them analyzed for any stress cracks or anything like that. Course on the inside of Vegas. I think a lot of people don't know that. Just drove around that slowly. We didn't try to kill the car or anything, but it was a pretty fun experience being on the infield with not a single person around us and just Toronto Mustang. Like, should we do it? Should we do it? And that's probably one regret I have, is not actually pulling that thing on the track and trying to do a hot lap,
Yeah, that's what you would have been with me. I would have made you.
But I don't know, man. It's like, we were a little older. If we were in our mid-20s when that happened, but this was probably about 4 years ago, 3 years ago. And if you've ever been out to Vegas, A, you don't want to be in jail in Vegas, from what I understand, and B, you probably don't want to be in the jail that's right across the street from an Air Force base, because a lot of slums around that area, I guess you could say. It's not a very good area. But I've probably been to a bunch of tracks. Obviously, I live in Florida, so I've been to Daytona a bunch. Been to Michigan, Charlotte, Talladega, obviously Infineon. Haven't been to Homestead yet. I want to try to get down there this fall for the last race. I'm going to try to get some tickets.
about Daytona?
Oh, I mean, I've been to Daytona more times than you can count. I've slept in the parking lot across from Daytona at the Volusia Mall probably 6 times, if not more.
Yep, know the mall. Been there too. Yeah, there's a bar there that was up there because so that was a good time. Yeah, I was in Daytona when Junior got to drive the number 3 number, and then I was in Charlotte when the whole band got to drive the Frank. First page, I got to see that. I got to see went down at Talladega when he was like in 8th place within like 3 laps.
What's up?
Well, man, I just wish I could be here every night with you guys, man, because, you know, I really enjoy broadcasting for you guys.
Hey, Bruce, we appreciate you doing.
I know you do, bud. I know.
Hey, 10, are you having some troubles with your controls or something, buddy? You're having a hard time getting on the track.
Yeah, I seen him go ahead and crash twice.
Hey, 10, you got a mic? What are you currently using for your controls? You got like a controller, or are you using the mouse, touch screen, whatever, or you got a wheel? There you go, I enabled the check. Oops, I hit the wrong button. My bad.
Oops.
Probably not a bad thing.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. Yeah, I gotta move that button. I got the enable chat. He sent me a message that he couldn't chat or something. His voice was disabled or something. He said no mic? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
No mic.
Chris, man, when you guys get in down that road, like,
Guys, I do believe this is the very first time I'm racing a 10-6 with you guys.
I can't hear you that well, Doug.
I was going ahead and tell you, one of you guys, you or Chris, come down pit road. I want to draft. Here's Chris.
Sounds good, Richard.
Hey guys, if you wouldn't mind finishing the lap you're on right now, I'm gonna we'll clear the track and we'll do like a pit party, mini sprint, whatever you want to call it. We'll do like a 5-lap run, and then we'll start the qualifying.
Since this is an official Amainracing league, is it alright if I use a 26 number? It looks like someone else has my number.
Right, Jack.
Yeah, you're okay, man. You can use whatever. Sometimes you can't get in, so it'll just give you whatever number.
Alright. I'm just guessing Rob's higher above me in rating, and then he has the 83.
Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind finishing up the lap you're on now, go to the end of pit road by the exit cones and just line up double file there. Once everybody's off the track, you can pull right on the track, and we'll start the race in the middle of the back stretch when everybody's on the track.
Hey, I got my throwback paint scheme on. You see that?
Check.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That's all Doug. He can take care of that one. Hey, 16, we're trying to get a little pit party going. If you wouldn't mind just exiting your car, going to the pit road. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Can anyone tell me what car number I am?
49, right?
As 10-4, you are 4-9.
Jen's ready to head us out.
Can anybody tell me what car am I in? Is this a truck? I think we're probably good to go.
Also,
Yeah, guys, go ahead and pull directly on the track. Everybody's off the track. Try to keep it about 75 base speed. You can keep it double file, keep it tight, and once everybody does, we'll start it in the middle of the backstretch. I'll just do the green, green, green when it's time to go. We'll do 5 laps. Obviously, we want to try to get those 5 laps in without anybody wrecking. But if you do happen to get in a wreck, just reset your car, go to the exit of the pit road, and we'll do one more of these. So if you do get wrecked out early for whatever reason, don't re-enter the track, and you'll have an up-front position.
Matt, you see my throwback paint scheme or what?
Yeah, I like it. There's got to be 90 people on this app thing, Chris. It's Rudy's broadcasting right now, so you can hear everything. Everybody can hear everything, and it's being saved forever. It's a permanent record.
You give the word, Matt?
Matt, I'll mute the chat.
Get set, green, green, green.
Good save by the number 8 there, Matt. Way off at the pace. Trying to get caught back up here. Oh, that was Doug. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Doug. I know you'll be mad at me for confusing you with Matt. I apologize. Not sure what's going on with that. A glitch or something in turn 4 there, and I'm not quite sure what's going on. It seems like I'm catching it every time. I don't understand what's going on with that. Try to stay focused on one car here and see if it happens again. Oh, we got more cars spinning. And back up onto the track he goes. Tiny glitch there, right there. It's kind of weird. I've never seen that before. Well, as we come up on coming up on 6 minutes until qualifying, Amainracing recruiting race here. Recruiting for new members in the league. So I'd like to welcome all of you to this event. Be 30 laps at Talladega. Not sure about resets or anything like that. It shouldn't matter. If y'all race good, you don't need resets. And I'm not even too sure about cautions. But it doesn't matter if you race good, you don't need cautions, right? We're going to see some, I think we're going to see some really good racing out here. We've been kind of focusing on some of the really good drivers out here, and they're really running some great laps. So let's get back to the race here.
Pit road. Everybody should be waiting at the end of pit road. Just line up double file. We get enough time for probably 4 laps before qualifying starts. Qualifying will be 10 minutes, open qualifying.
Matt, I just wanted to let you know, I didn't know if you heard me or not, but as soon as I get done talking here and we get done talking, I mute all chat in the race, and that's what I did a few minutes ago. So as soon as we're done talking here and you guys start, I will be muting the chat.
All right.
All right, gotcha. All right, guys, go ahead and pull out. Keep it double file. Get right on the track. Nobody else is on the track.
Pretty good field here, taking off tonight. Lots of new guys. Probably going to see some pretty decent racing here. They've got to get a few more laps in here to learn how to race around each other. These Gen 6 cars, a little touchy on the pushing. Easy to hook the back bumper. And, you know, pretty much if you get hooked, you're probably going to be taken out of the race and your day's going to be done. So, you know, very important to try to stay square with the rear of the car and stay focused. You know, try to maintain that make sure that my trading paints is updated. Jeffrey Creek asked me. Double check and make sure everything is updated for y'all and make sure everybody's got their paint scheme in here. Man, an awful lot of glitching tonight. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Might be the server. It could be Trading Paints updating too, so I apologize for the little kind of twitchy broadcasting right at the very moment. Maybe when Trading Paints gets fully done updating, hopefully it'll quit. They're still wrecking. And it looks like that's it. We're going to be going to qualifying now. They have 10 minutes of qualifying here. So while they're qualifying, we must pay tribute to all of America. Great thank you to Metallica for playing our national anthem. And now we will return back to the race. It is an open qualifying. And we'll kind of keep an eye on who's on top of the leaderboard here. Right now it's showing Tyler Terhern, I believe. 47.390. as we come down to the last closing couple seconds of qualifying here, I'll give you kind of a rundown here. I believe Riley Lyons left the server, but Tyler Terhern is on the pole with a 47.3. So that'll kind of move the field up a little bit. Riley Lyons. And that'll do it for qualifying. So guys, get ready here. We're going to be going down on the track and see what everybody's up to here, and listen in to find out what the admin are giving last minute control. Or
All right, you ready? Here we go. I guess I'll start with the ones that qualified. Let's see, we got a minute. Okay. 33, 45,
so as Matt's given some last minute directions here on rules and rules to be followed in the race, and if they're not followed, you will be removed. If you're an intentional wrecker, this is not for you. This is a recruitment race, so you want to be on your best behavior and race well, you know, to be accepted into the league. It's a great league, man. These guys are a great bunch of guys. They're just a lot of fun to hang out with, you know, and I can't say enough good about them. They're just great. So the cars are rolling off now, and get everything up to speed here. Take about a lap and a half for these cars to reach top speed. So the lights are off on the pace cars, so the next time they do come by, then they will be green flag. Again, guys, I don't know what's making this glitch so much. Whether, gosh, I couldn't imagine it would be my internet connection, but it could be the server. It could be a multitude of things. I'm just not really too sure what could be causing it. So hopefully, when I get this uploaded to YouTube, maybe it'll be a lot better. YouTube does take out a little bit of the twitchiness, and so maybe it'll be a whole lot better. We're gonna get the green flag here this time by. Starting order is kind of messed up, but the 48 being on the pole there, the main key person, I guess is what I might want to say. Pole setter. He had a great lap there, man. That was a pretty impressive lap. For a fixed setup, he could have been drafting, could have been in the pack with a bunch of them drafting. 28 rolling on the outside of him. Pace car going to be taking this hard left turn. Going to get some green flag racing. Hope you're as excited as I am. 30 laps here, guys. So save your equipment. Main thing. Green flag. Jumping on the outside there. Him and the 25 trying to get a run on that outside and clear the 48. 48 kind of was all alone there for a minute. 35 trying to hook up with him. 95. And it looks like 28 is going to lead the first lap. First lap in the books. 29 laps to go, guys. Broadcast for some reason there. It's just like a turkey. I apologize ahead of time. I don't know what's causing it. It could be, it just possibly could be the server because I've seen this before. And it kind of indicates that it is the server. The laggy server for some reason. By the start finish line to take lap 3, the 28 still in the lead. Getting a run on the outside to the 92. I think the 92 might have led that lap. He backed off and went high there. For whatever reason, the 29 trying to stay up there. The car's getting a little wiggly around there. So we've got the cars kind of divvied up into 3 packs here. The front pack really, dominating the field. But we've got a second pack back here of 5 cars. They're catching the front pack. Doing really well back here. Staying nose to tail the fastest way around here. And we've got a couple of loners back here. There's a pair teamed up. One guy here kind of left out by himself. Old Sean Ambrose. Really don't have a partner, and that's really going to be terrible for him because he's going to go backwards real quick. So let's get back up here to this front pack. Coming back on the inside. We've got a couple up high trying to get a run. 37 and the 29. It's going to come down to the wire and see which one leads this lap. Looks like maybe the 29 might have a big run on that high side, and he does. So 29 taking that lap. So far, no cautions, and gosh, I don't want to plague it or anyway. I don't want to exit. But so far, no cautions. Man, this server is terrible. I apologize. Coming to the stripe again to take another lap. So 7 laps. Working on number 8. 29 or 28 goes up high on that one. Trying to pick up the 29. Boy, he gets almost rear-ended there. So let's take a trip down here and see what's going on with these guys, man. These guys are really racing hard. For that top spot. 28 staying on the high side. Picking up on 29. This is moving fast up there. I'm coming up there with it. 25 trying to get a run on the low line here, and 48 going with them. The server will smooth out a little bit, but man, it was terrible there for a little bit. Leading that lap, our pole setter. Really racing hard up front here, you know. Yeah, although this is a recruitment race, man, these guys are really trying to impress and trying to show off a little bit here, show their stuff, make sure, you know, the right people see it. Man, this was a great lead to be in. They're a great bunch of guys. You see some clean racing here. 25 and 28 coming on the high side now. 28 was blinking a little bit there for whatever reason. Keep them blinking. You might be able to get back up there in that lead. Have a steady connection there where he can. Oh, and the 25 kind of almost hung him out to dry there. 28 dives it down to the inside, stays in line. The 25 comes down with them. These guys finding out the only way they're going to run down these leaders here is get single file, and they're going to have to run down and pick them off that way. 48 and 95 hooked up and not looking back. 95 just kind of staying off the bumper of the 48 a little bit, get some air in that radiator, keep that engine cool. You can push for a long time like that if you just kind of take a little distance in between them. Good job by the 95, man. That's great stuff. Now the car's all lining up single file here. They're figuring it out. They're saying, you know, we're not doing any good by not staying single file. The leaders are getting away. We got a couple cars pitting. We got a bunch of them pitting here. A bunch of them coming up the pit road, spinning on the pit road. Oh, in the grass. Whew, man. We managed to save it up. So, good job. Got a bunch of them coming in here. A couple of them cockeyed. Oh, we had a couple touch. The 92 there, Jason Anderson. Let's rewind that back and watch that. I'm not sure. They were checking up to go in their pits or something here. And it looked like they just had a kind of a collision coming into their pit stalls. 28, not sure where his pit was. And the 92 coming into his pit and banged him in the side a little bit there. So we'll get straightened out. They're away. So good job by these guys. On lap 12. They must have a shortened fuel load, so we're probably looking at a couple of pit stops here. let's see where that puts the leader. Leader's still being Tyler out front there in the number 48. But he's in the pit now. He pitted, overshot his pit. Had to back up. He's taking tires. I'm sure if I would have taken any tires. Might have been a good call. He's going to be kind of stuck out there by himself. So in the 5th place, but he's going to get freight train by here by quite a few of them in the field. So right now we're showing Wayne Feldman in the lead. Feldman in the 95, pushing the number 20 right now. We'll have to kind of watch and see if he doesn't have to pit here. I'm going to say he probably is going to have to. Maybe he may have pit already. Wasn't on him. I can't be on everybody. I was trying to focus on our leader at the time there, Tyler. 95 just kind of chilling and riding there a little bit. So let's get a rundown of the field here. Jeffrey Creek now in the lead in the number 20. Wayne Feldman in second. Martin Porter in third. Gary Schenk in fourth. I'm sorry. Chris Kessler showing him in the 5th place. So good job by Chris. Doug Nettle in the 6th place. Matt Brooks in 7th. Those two working together. That could be dangerous to you all out there. Eric Rodman in 8th. Richard Losper in 9th position. Tyler is way on back to 10th position. He's got nobody to draft with out there. Shane McEachin in 11th spot. Jason Anderson in the 12th spot. Colin Detrick in the 13th spot. Josh Abate in 14th. James Hollister in 15th. Brian Vandenheck out there all by himself, nobody to draft with, running in the 16th position. Gary Konzelman in the 17th position, alone out there. And Sean Ambrose taking up the rear of the field in the 71. No drafting partners, some of these guys. So let's go back up to the front here and see what excuse me, see what's going on with the leaders up here. Coming on the outside. The 01 coming with them. Trying to take over that lead. 20 says, no. I know Jeffrey, he wants to get out there. He wants to lead. He wants to win this thing. I've seen Jeffrey win a couple times, and He's not no slouch, man. He's a pretty good racer. He's holding a very steady line there, and that's what it takes. If you're gonna have a good partner pushing you, it takes a good steady hand to keep that car steady. So looking back on his teammate here, the 95, pushing the daylights out of him. See that bow tie in there. That's a good picture right there. Looks like they're going to be coming up on some lap traffic here. Some of these cars that are on the tail end of the lead lap. They're out there by themselves, so they're kind of setting ducks to go a lap down. So, you know, it's too bad they couldn't get teamed up with a partner. But you'll have that. 95 kind of airing his car out just a little bit there. Got to keep airing that, baby. Jeffrey Creek being pushed by Wayne Feldman. Gary Shank running in the 3rd spot. Chris Kessler in the 4th spot. Martin Porter 5th. Matt Brooks running in the 6th spot. Doug Nettle in the 7th. Matt and Doug working together. Richard Losberg and Eric Rodeman. These guys, man, they're really doing a good job here today. I'd like to see this. No caution. So Sean Ambrose is about to go a lap down. Ryan Vandenheck has gone a lap down now. So we're seeing a few of the cars starting to go laps down. Get this front pack here reeling them in, man. You can see some of these cars go, and there are a couple of cars heading down. So. Starting to see a few of the cars coming down pit road here. Gary Konzelman coming down, taking some fuel. Not sure if you see any tire changing. Don't look like it. You don't really need tires here for, we're on lap 20 already. A lot of these cars trying to just get enough fuel, make it to the end. They can make it the rest of the way now from here. Taking a full tank of fuel. It's the 28 of Sean McKeechan, I guess it is. And he's away, and he will go a lap down now. So a few of the cars going a lap down, a couple of them taking them behind the wall. They're figuring they can't win, they might as well give up. So there we have our top 4 running nose to tail out here. And we're showing Chris Kessler out in the lead now in the 01. So good job by Chris. Wow. This is impressive, Chris. Oh, and they're pitting now. So the top 4 coming on the pit road now. Obviously talking in chat to make sure that they've got all their communication set. Who's going high, who's going low. Set their braking time so they don't hit each other. Very important. Communication is so important out on this track. Any lack of communication can be so bad. It can just tear up some cars. 01 away. 26 and 95 getting their fuel. 25, 95. All of them leaving the pit road together. 95 trying to get a run out. Ooh, we got one. spun the tire. The 25 spun the tire as well there. So good job trying to gather it back up, buddy. 25 is Gary Schenk. 26 and the 95 kind of getting hooked up together here. Don't know if these guys were teammates, partners, or what. But let's go see who's the leader now. I'm still showing Chris Kessler in the lead, but I know that's not true. I'll have to wait till they cycle around. Pit stops being made. We'll get done cycling around and see where they pan out here. '95 getting a run on the outside. 26 pushing the heck out. And they go by the 01. So Wayne Feldman there in the 95 being our leader now. After pit cycles are, everybody is pitted and cycled around. So Wayne Feldman in the lead. Martin Porter there in the 26 in second place. Chris Kessler in third place. They're all alone at the moment. Coming right up behind them, they're Eric Rodeman and Matt Brooks. The two hooked up together. They're gonna kind of go by the 01. Chris Kessler out there by himself. Chris Kessler is going to go from third down to about fifth the next time by. Gary Schenk coming up on the rear of these guys here. The 25 car. Richard Losper way back behind him. He's got a drafting partner, but he keeps blinking. Not sure why. Doug Nettle there, he keeps blinking, so it could be bad connection or something, not sure. But Doug Nettle running in the 8th spot in the number 8. Good job out there, Doug. Go get him, bro. 37, Brian Vandenheck, one lap down out there all by himself, trying to keep the wheels going around. 48, our pole sitter back here, he's in 9th place, swapping up with his teammate. He's hooked up with the 70. That's the 70. That would be the 70 of Colin Detrick. So those two hooked up together pretty well here, the 48 and the 70. Doing a great job out there. The 20, Jeffrey Creek, he was our leader for a little while. Back there all by himself in 11th position. Not sure if he had a bad pit stop or what was going on there. 7 and the 29 hooked up together. 29 being Josh Abate. Seen him win here the other night. Josh Abate's a good driver. He'd be a good one to have him. Very good driver. I'm saying that personally. The 8 and the 74 have swapped up now. 7th and 8th position right there. These two hooked up together. Chris Kessler there running in the 6th position. Gary Schenk running in the 5th position. Chris Kessler coming right up on him real quick there. Maybe them two could get hooked up together or whatever. And back up front, we got Matt Brooks and Eric Rodeman trying to run down the leaders here. I'm going to try to stay focused on these two here because this is the last lap. Last lap, guys. Coming to the end. Eric Rodman taking it on the low side. Matt Brooks pushing the heck out of him. Getting a run on that preferred line. So we're probably going to see these two here. It's going to be a battle, and it's going to be a close finish. It's going to be a close finish, guys. Oh, and the other ones can't stay hooked up together. It's going to allow the 11 to win. So good job, guys. Man, what a race. That was one heck of a finish, guys. I'm going to go back here and kind of do this real slow so you can see them coming to the finish line. And there you have it. The 11 and the 27 going across. The 26 in third spot. And the 95 coming in fourth spot. So good job by these guys, man. So, all right, well, I'm going to take us back a lap here, and I'm going to see if I can get a word in with our winner, Eric Rodman.
2 green flag stops, no cautions. What about that?
Great job, guys. A lot of fun. Again, Matt, thanks for letting me in, dude. I appreciate that. I know you didn't have to.
Yeah, thanks for that. Was awesome, guys. Awesome.
Just go to Amainracing.com and sign up.
Eric Rodman, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Punks.
10-4, Rudy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well, man. Great race. You and Matt hooked up there at the end, and man, it was like no looking back. You guys just blew by them other guys, the 28 or the 26 and the 95. And I thought they may have got a run on the outside again, but they couldn't quite stay together. But great job and congratulations, Eric.
Yeah, thank you. That 27, Matt Brooks had a fast car, and once he got on my bumper going that last lap, he just hammered down, and they gave us the inside. We took it, which was kind of surprised, but we were flying. We were getting some good speed going down the backstretch there. Going to the pits, I kind of broke them up. Matt and Doug were working together, and I came out with him, and I'm like, you want to work? He's like, yeah. So it worked out. The 11 car was good today. Definitely fun run. Good run, everyone.
Good job, Eric. And would you like to give a shout-out to any of your friends or family or anybody?
I'd like to give a shout-out to Chips Ahoy, Leinenkugel, and that's about it today.
Okay, thank you very much, Eric. Matt Brooks, it's like deja vu, buddy. I'm seeing you coming in second or first or third or something all the time. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Oh, great run, Matt. Man, I'm telling you what, you're quite the pusher. I've been watching you pretty much most of the afternoon here, and that was some great racing, man. You know, you could have probably maybe passed them and took the win, but you're such a good pusher, man. You know, it's just great. Good job coming home second place.
Yeah, thanks. I'm keeping a tally over here. That's another one I owe Doug Nadel. You know, it's funny. I spent probably 24 of those laps being pushed by the 8, and then all of a sudden, when you know it, we go into pit road, and man, I had a really good pit stop. I pulled in for fuel, and I was in and out, and we had old tires, you know, and you're always nervous about looping it, pulling in, or looping it, pulling out when you don't take tires. And Doug, on the side of caution, he let off real early going into 4 for our second pit stop, and I think that probably cost him a little time on pit road. But that's another one I owe him, man. I look back, and we pulled out of pit road, and I had 1.9 seconds to him and only 0.3 to Eric. So obviously, I had to go with Eric and finish that one.
Well, great job, and congratulations again. Would you like to give a shout-out to anybody, your friends or family watching, or sponsors?
I'll just say thanks to all those guys in here, man. This is great. Make sure you let them know where this is. Post it at maybe the YouTube channel up that you put this on, or the Twitch TV, because definitely appreciate you posting these up. You know, it's kind of bittersweet when you have a bunch of guys in there and there's caution after caution after caution, but then you get a couple of these and it's just really, really fun for, 90% of the guys. There's a couple guys that sped on pit road or had things like that, but it happens.
Yes, sir. I sure do. Well, again, congratulations coming home second place, Matt, and thanks for putting on such a great show out there. Martin Porter, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Martin, can you walk us through that? Coming out of turn 4, can you walk us through what happened there?
The 95 and I was moving around too much, and I know that he was running hot, and we just became separated, and that was it. And I saw Matt in the 11 car come in probably 2 laps before the end of the race. Saw them coming. I knew what was going to happen. It was just like the truck race the other night when Matt was pushing Josh around and got the win, and I finished 3rd. So it's like you said to Matt, it's deja vu.
Yes, it is. He's quite the racer. I'll tell you what. I'd love to have him pushing me any day of the week, man. He's a good pusher. But would you like to give a shout-out to any of your family or friends that might be watching or maybe watch the broadcast later? I will be posting this up on the Amainracing Facebook page, and I will send this to YouTube, and I'll probably post the YouTube one later. This server was really kind of twitchy and glitchy tonight, so I'm hoping YouTube might be able to take it out, but I apologize. I'm ranting. Do you want to give a shout out to any of your friends or family watching?
No, just everyone that was in this race. I mean, it was a fun race. No cautions, just green flag pit stops. Everyone that was in here for being an open lobby was good racers. Just go to amainracing.com and sign up, and we do this every week.
Martin, hey, and thank you for putting on such a great show, man. It's always a great time. I just love broadcasting these races because you guys put on some of the best racing on iRacing, and I mean that seriously. To run a 30-lap race like that with no cautions is almost unheard of. So great racing out there tonight by all of you.
All right, have a good one.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna try to get. I'm gonna try to get a picture here of our winner. And
Thank you, Rudy.
No problem, Doug. I enjoy it, buddy.
That's 10-4.
Matt for the host. You and Chris do a great job, guys.
Anyhow, we're gonna try to get a picture here of.
They sure do. Thanks, everybody. I'll catch you later.
Yep, Richard, thanks, man, for helping me out.
Yep, no problem. We both helped each other out. 7th and 8th, not too shabby. No cautions. Love it.
10-4.
We'll try to get a shot.
We had
here of our winner
14
tonight.
guys on the lead lap, right?
That's right, 14.
Man, I wish he had Trading Paints be my ride.
I had updated it, Eric, 2 or 3 times. I'm sorry that if it didn't come out right. What I'm going to try to do is update it again right now. Maybe I can get your ride in there, but I'd updated it so many times. I apologize.
No worries, Rudy. No worries at all. Trading Paints can be a little sketchy, but
For mine, it's Shift R, I think. That reloads the textures and it updates. It takes a couple minutes for it to do it, though, because it's got to communicate with the Trading Paint server.
The normal keystroke is Control R, man.
Yeah, Control R.
Okay, just before you go, Matt and Rudy, GSRC Global Sim Racing Channel, we're doing our last official broadcast this coming Saturday night for our league that we broadcast. Then we're going to be free for a number of Fridays and Saturdays, Matt. So remember we spoke about doing a broadcast. I don't know what you want to do, maybe Champion of Champions or Super Showdown or whatever you want to do. We want to broadcast that for you, and we want to get Rudy joining us in the booth and giving us some of his wisdom as well.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, yeah, you're right. Mine was changed. My key was changed for some reason. But yeah, I don't see his car either. I'm looking at it now, the 11. If you roll it back a couple laps and then hit the Control R, it reloads the textures. But I just I don't see his trade and paint on there for some reason.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm seeing a blue and like a lime green color car. So, okay, that'll do it for this broadcast and for Amainracing. And I would like to thank them for letting me broadcast these races, and it's great to do this for these guys. So we'll see you next time at Amainracing, and watch us on twitch.tv/MaxSpeedTV.